The Ikki68 Aurora was one of the entry edition keyboards that followed suit after Novel Key successfully released the NK65 Self-Destruction Edition. This keyboard was poised to be the more customizable choice among the injection mold crowd. The PCB alone had 4 choices for round 1. I went with the Tromso PCB, which was the Bluetooth hot swap option. I preferred this one not only because of the wireless functionality, but also because the default PCB, Fairbanks, was a hot swap PCB that supported multiple layouts. To some, this is a plus, but I did not like the compromises it made to switch orientation, so I skipped that PCB. Quick note, there have been multiple reports of defective PCBs, so if you plan to join round 2, make sure that you have a way to return or request for a replacement PCB for your unit. There is a badge at the top that you can replace with other designs. The see-through variants will also have a second badge visible beneath the top case that can also be customized. The biggest draw for a lot of people for this board was the variable gasket mount, where you can remove some of the mounting points inside the case. However, the PCB for round 1 did not have any flex cuts, and the plate that I got was aluminum, so my setup didn't flex as much. The good thing is, for round 2, they are adding 2 new plates and 2 new PCBs with flex cuts that will hopefully make the typing experience softer compared to round 1. Your selection of plate material, mounting points, and gasket material will change the way your keyboard will sound and feel, so I recommend listening to a couple of sound tests online so you would have a rough idea of which setup you want. And this is the build. Compared to the other entry edition boards that I have used, I have to say this feels more solid in the hands. Likely due to the battery and all that silicone beneath the PCB, and I'm quite happy with the build quality. The layout is probably the most polarizing thing with this board. Whether you will like it or not is up to your own preference. Personally, I like it. The 2 rows of keys on the right gives the board a longer aspect ratio, which I find appealing, though it is a bit bad when you want space for gaming. The badge and the color combination for the Mizu is really nice and pairs well with the pastel colors of modern Dolce Light. Such as here are my favorite linears, Moyo Queen Linears from Zion Studios, who are also the vendor for Ikki68 Round 2 for the Philippines, so check them out. As to whether you should join the second round, well, I do think that the Ikki68 offers the best typing experience among its rivals. The Portico, if TKC can ship it properly, offers very little in terms of customization. The Kara, on the other hand, is so overpriced that you would think it's a graphics card. The KBD67 Lite is a really good board for the price, and it offers an upgrade path after KBD fans started selling aluminum cases for it. So I think it's also a good choice. However, the Ikki68 edges it out over customization on mounting and plate selection. The Ikki68 is priced at a bit of a premium, but you do get a good carrying case, a decent USB cable for once, finally, and a set of color matching stabs. I'm not a fan of the PCB issues and the compromises that were made to accommodate the multiple layouts on the hot swap PCB, but you do have other choices. In the end, it might come down to just which group buy or keyboard is available by the time that you are buying. Group buy waiting times are still a pain, but if it is available, I do recommend the Ikki68 Aurora. Here is the sound test.